Indicates he's an outstanding pitcher, and Viola, of course, probably would not be here if Dwight Gooden hadn't been shut down. Dwight hasn't been able to pitch and might not pitch for another 2 or 3 weeks, and the Mets just got to have that stopper, and Frank Viola is going to be the man that will be put in that position.
Well, he's done it before. He went
for the Mets. Sid Fernandez with a record of 8-3, no decisions against the Cardinals this year, an earned run average of 2.95. He has pitched 125 innings.
Still low and high.
In the American League, they used to have all balloon chest protectors, which kept the umpire from getting low. There's a drive to left, bouncing over the head of Coleman and against the fence in left field. McReynolds hustling around second now has to hold as Coleman gets it back in. So instead of the walk, McReynolds has a leadoff double.
He'd much rather that.
10 games, and there's Gary Carter, who is sitting this one out. This ball hit out to left field. Coleman broke back, now breaks in, and he loses the ball. And going to second is Lyons as McReynolds comes in to score. The Mets lead it by a score of 1-0. So Coleman totally misjudging the ball, and the Mets take the lead.
Well, what he heard.
Wanted him to do that, Ralph, but he should pull the ball. And he does. Base hit to right. This could be close at the plate. Bernansky, a good arm. Here comes the runner. The throw is there, but he calls him safe. Samuel's foot got in through Pena. RBI single for Howard Johnson.
Aggressive coaching by Sammy Palazzo as he sends a runner in with no one out. And the play is close. Bernansky leads the club in assists with 5, and he makes a powerful throw, misses the cutoff man. The throw all the way in on the fly, and Samuel with his power gets in to home plate before the tag is made, according to home plate umpire Steve Ripley. And the play at the plate allows Johnson to go on down to second because the throw wasn't low enough to be cut off. So indirectly, not a good throw by Bernansky. It was too high.
To be extremely aggressive at third. Darrow, fly ball deep to center. Thompson back. This is way back there. What a catch by Thompson. Tag up at second base. Howard Johnson to third, holding. 1 foot on the turf and 1 foot on the mud on a turf field like this. Fly ball deep to left. This ball's way back there. This is out of it. Home run. Kevin McReynolds, a 2-run home run to left field.
Herzog out to the mound, and that should be all for Scott Terry. He gives up his 12th home run of the year while striking out 2 and walking 1. So Kevin McReynolds with his 131st career home run, his 8th against the St. Louis Cardinals in his career in the major leagues of 7 years. And there's no doubt about it.
The 0-1 pitch. Looper in a center field, base hit. Third hit of the game for McReynolds, and he picks up another RBI. So a big game for Kevin McReynolds.
Howard Johnson scoring on the play. He did what he had to do.
2-1 on Dave Magadan. There go the runners. Line drive, base hit. Could be extra bases. 2 runs will score. Strawberry scores. The ball's thrown in, and Magadan going for 3. They got him. But 2 runs scoring, and Dave Magadan with a double. 7-0 Mets.
Magadan smiling on that play. He's very pleased with the double. Hits it right in the gap, just over the second baseman. It's going to go all the way back there. Outfielders coming around. Good play off the wall.
Fernandez night here at Busch Stadium. He's shutting him out. 7-0. Final score from Pittsburgh. Montreal 5, Pittsburgh 4 in 11 innings. Successful, sometimes unsuccessful. 3-2 pitch, drive down the right field line. Extra bases. Could be 3 more RBIs for Kevin McReynolds. McReynolds on his way to third base, and he has picked up 3 more RBIs. And how about McReynolds on third base? He's hit for the cycle. Who was the last Met to do that? Keith Hernandez in Atlanta?
Yes.
What a night for Kevin McReynolds.
6 RBIs. Here's a look at it. Barton out over the plate, just out of reach of Bernansky. Bernansky struggles to get back for this ball. The only reason why this play is going to be a little close at home plate is Darryl Strawberry thought he was going to be held up at third base. Watch how close this play is.
Kevin McReynolds wouldn't allow it. He fouled him right around second base. He's in action as you're looking at the man who hit for the cycle. Kevin McReynolds. Did you ever do that?
Never.
Ground ball to third, and they gave the run. It's now 11-0.
My point.
So if you were manager, you would have had him in, and you would have cut the run off at the plate.
Nothing says you behind 10-0. You're supposed to say uncle.
Well, it's 11-0. What a night for Kevin McReynolds. Swung on in this, strike 3. Outstanding job by Sid Fernandez. A 4-hit shutout when the Mets needed it most. Talk about a stopper, Mr. Staub.
He has done it for the New York Mets. It's been a very consistent period of time for Sid. Seems like every time they've really needed a victory, he's been the one, especially since Dwight Gooden's injury. David Cohn has come along, but Sid's been the one guy who has pitched brilliantly.
So Sid Fernandez handcuffing the St. Louis Cardinals here at Busch Stadium. The line score here at Busch Stadium, the Mets 11 runs, 15 hits, and no errors. The Cardinals no runs, 4 hits, and 1 error. Winning pitcher, obviously, Sid Fernandez, once again a 4-hit shutout. Losing pitcher Scott Terry. Here's Sid getting a final out, striking out Pedro Guerrero for his first strikeout of the game. As you mentioned, Mr. Staub, he didn't have that strikeout pitch tonight.
Especially the way he's pitched this particular season. In this particular game, I don't think he probably threw as many pitches as he normally does, because when you do strike out a lot of people, you've got to throw the ball very often. But there's a very happy new addition to the New York Mets.
And tomorrow night, he grew up a Met fan. He'll toe the rubber for the New York Mets, Frank Viola. And we'll be back in just a moment.